Here today in York, Pennsylvania, and we are at the Goodwill. We are at the larger of the two Goodwills, and we're gonna head in and see what we can find that we can buy and flip for a profit. Here we go.
My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that I can buy and flip for a profit. I'm the Crazy Wave Lady, and welcome to my channel.
The shelves here at this Goodwill are usually pretty bare. That's why I don't come here very often, but I figured today we'd give it a try. Looks like we've got some Jeanette here. Oh my gosh, they've glued it all together. This is Jeanette Louisa bowls here, and I'm not really sure what all is. This looks like a crackle, but they're all glued together, so it kind of doesn't do us much good, does it? Sweet little Easter planter. They've got $1.99 on that. Unfortunately, you can see his foot is broken there, which is kind of a bummer. Looks like they've got a few Halloween items out on the shelf. This is a ceramic jack-o'-lantern. It's got kind of a weird looking face. I'm not really sure what's going on there. This is a pretty little vase. I think it's contemporary, but I like the contrast of the yellow with the green on that. It's $1.99. I think I'll pass on that. I've never seen it before, but it is contemporary. Little cherub babies. This is $2.99. This is a luster candlestick. I would have loved to have found the other one. This is kind of a pink luster. It's $1.99. I could also, do you think that's spray painted? I mean, it strikes me as being a pink luster, kind of similar to the copper luster. I think that's what that is. It's a pretty little piece. It's $1.99. I think we could get probably $8 to $12 for that candlestick. Since it's pretty slim pickings, I think it's going to end up in my cart. It's kind of a pretty set. Again, it's probably contemporary. I think the little rose blooms up here kind of remind me of Franciscan desert rose. That may be why I'm attracted to it. I'm going to tip it and see if we can get something off the bottom. Elements, made in China, $4.99. That's not something I'm familiar with. I suspect there is value in these pieces. These would likely be buy it now. Because they're larger and people are usually discouraged by the shipping. Unfortunately, you can see there is damage here on this piece. So I would I would hate to split up the set, but I think I don't know. Would I leave it behind? This guy. I mean, I have a lot of canisters listed right now that are just kind of sitting, but I love the bird on this. And I think this would be a good seller as we come into spring. So it is going to end up in my cart after all that chit-chat. So I'll take this as well. Shame Dagny's not here to play the praying hands game with me because I feel like I just won the game. There's a tile. Oh, it's case collection. It's actually a tile, but it's also intended to sit like that. Here we are in the green section. This looked interesting from the reverse, but it is, I don't know why it has a little hole on it. I don't know if it would have had a little light inside. Over here we have a vanity bottle. A nice globe-shaped vanity bottle. It's $2.99. Unfortunately, it is missing its stopper. Takahashi piece. I kind of wasn't expecting that when I turned it over, but you can see there on the bottom it is Takahashi, $3.99. Some of the Takahashi pieces can sell pretty well. This is probably more contemporary, like 1990s, 1980s maybe. It has little sheep on it. It would make for a nice planter. That's $3.99. You know what? We'll grab that. I think that's probably $20, $25. I think that's it for this Goodwill. We are going to scoot on over to the next Goodwill, but I'll let you know the damage in the car. All right, well, you can probably see why I don't shop at that Goodwill very often. The shelves were almost completely bare. They've been like that for about a year, so I rarely ever come this way anymore. But we are at the next Goodwill, which is about 5 minutes away, and I've had a lot better luck at this Goodwill, even though it's smaller. So we're gonna head in and see what we can find that we can buy and flip for a profit. Here we go. All right, let's do this. The shelves are pretty bare here as well, but we're going to do our best and see what we can find. They have a tendency to have more antiques and collectibles out on the shelf, which is what I'm usually hunting for. 40th anniversary. Back when I first started reselling, I picked up a few of these for resale. They don't have an incredible return on them, and so eventually I just started leaving them behind. What is this? Is that Texas wear? I'm gonna have to. Oh, this is Rachel Ray. I think it's made to look like the. I think it's called Texas wear, where it has this spatter all over it. Because it's Rachel Ray, we'll leave it. But this box is really neat. I wonder if that has any. I mean, it's probably vintage. Godinger, $4.99. Silver plate box. And it hasn't been monogrammed. I think that's probably what that little medallion there is for somebody who would buy it and want to monogram it. So the fact that it's not personalized is definitely a selling point. Little pour over coffee piece here. What is this? I guess you have to look at it through here. Handle with care. This is Bodum. It's not... what's the company I'm thinking of? We've bought and sold their stuff before. There's another company that makes these pour-over pieces and has been making them for decades. And we actually have a few of those at our shop. This is a fun cookie jar, isn't it? $4.99. Look at the birds on that. Kind of expecting one of the edges to be broken, but they're not. I'm going to try to flip it here. It's taped pretty good. See what the bottom says. Oh, it's a TJ Maxx piece. $2.50 is what it was eventually reduced to. I wonder why nobody bought it. It kind of makes me wonder if there might be a chip underneath all of that tape. I mean, it's $4.99. I'm thinking a piece like this, we could probably expect $25 to $35 for that. So, I think I'm going to grab it. I don't see any damage on it. Look to have some age to them. They're $1.99. I like the little curly Q there on the side, but I don't see a lot of resale value in those. In other hands. I've actually bought and sold these pieces in the past. They are vintage and they come in a variety of different patterns. I've seen them in Daisy. I think that's the pattern I probably see most often. And they do pretty well, so I think we'll grab this. Looks like the brown section has moved since my last visit here because it used to be on the other side of the aisles. Over here we have these bookends. They're pretty cool. I mean, they're clearly contemporary, but they're gargoyles. They would look cool in a Gothic library. How much are they? $3.99. You can see there is a contemporary sticker there on the bottom. Bookends Gothic Duo. There you go. The gargoyles were originally sculpted as utilitarian downspouts. I think is what it says. We don't have our glasses on. Forgot them today. Oh, I just noticed that he is missing one of his little ears. Oh, primitive bench. Doll bench. This is Tender Heart. I think those are collectible bears, maybe? I was hoping maybe it was American Girl doll, but no such luck. Yeah, here, it's kind of a weird little timer. Lots of figurines, carousel horses. All right. This canister looks like it could be old, or it could be made to look old. I think that's the case here. Typhoon, $1.99. I might have to look up a comp on that. So I looked up Typhoon sugar. These are not sold comps. These are currently listed because when I currently list something, I have to compete with those that are currently listed. And they have one currently listed for $12.99 that appears to be in better shape than this guy. So I don't think that he is worth it. This looks like it could be Robinson Rand's bottom. Let's check the bottom. It's actually not marked, but I think some of their pieces are not marked. It is a croc. It's kind of a plain croc, and I'm not sure how their blue stripe crocs do. I've never seen one this large. Usually I find them in their like little ramekins. But it's definitely like good for primitive decor. So that might be worth picking up, even though it is $6.99. Kind of a larger item. This might be more of a buy it now. spotted something that you guys probably wouldn't get as excited about as I would, but it's this Joby right here. I actually have one attached to my camera as I'm filming, and these are pretty spendy. I think I spend usually 60 bucks on my Joby. So this is only $2.99. This is fantastic. A lot of the times the legs wear out on the Joby, but these ones are still nice and sturdy, and the whole purpose is so that you can use it like this, or you can hold it when you're filming like this. So that's actually a great find, and this is the second time I found a Joby at the Goodwill, so definitely going to take that with me. We're going to go to Finders Keepers now that we still have a little bit of time left. I think they close at 6 and it's currently 5 o'clock. So we're going to go hit up Finders Keepers, see what they have that's new, and then I'm going to head home. But I'll see you guys there. Well, here we are at Finders Keepers, and it has been a while since we were here last. We're going to head over this way and check out this beautiful cabinet. One of the things about Finders Keepers is that the tags look like this, and you can see you pay this price, and then as the dates change, so does the price, which I really like about this store. So it keeps the stock revolving. This is a neat glass canister. Kind of caught my eye. It's $8.95. I suspect that it is modern, more contemporary. The bird is really nice. It's got a chip on its beak, though. You can actually see the mold mark where it was molded together, so it's not actually cut crystal, but it's still a really cool piece. I just love these birds here. We've got a cockatiel and a cockatoo. They are Andrea by Sadek. Sometimes they can have value, but I'm not really sure about these guys. $14.95 is the price on him, and unfortunately he's got damage here on his little head feather. This fairy light, as is, which means it's probably damaged. So this is damaged. I was able to find the damage. It looks like somebody maybe set it down a little too hard on the base. This is a Lily of the Valley design, and I do like it. I mean, I'm glad it's not chipped up here and that the chip is kind of hidden underneath it. Since it's as is, they're asking $25 for it, and I think that even with that chip, I think we'll maybe do that. Here is a set of 3 wall pockets, Japan wall pockets. They're asking $50 for the 3 of them. They seem to be really nice quality. I especially like the contrast of the glaze with the bisque face. I'm not seeing much, if any, damage on those, which is surprising because you can see how fragile her hat is. There's no markings on that. You could tell there's some age to it. There's definitely crazing. This one here, let's check that out. Wow, I'm really impressed with the quality. Oh, this one says made in Japan, so that one is marked. It appears they're both women. Usually I'll find a male and a female and not 2 females. And then of course there is this one in the back, which is another wall pocket, or it could just be hung. For $50, I think I'm going to take all 3 of these. And you can see here, the way this works is the bidding starts at $3, or you can buy it now at $50. And since we don't make our way out here very often, I think we're going to go straight for the 50 bucks. I feel like I could still make money on the 3 of them. I'm confused by this one because I'm really not sure if it's supposed to be 2 pieces or not. They want $75, buy it now. I did pick it up once already, and there is a stink bug hiding underneath. So I'm not going to pick it up again, but it goes all the way straight through, so I'm not sure how it works. It's very confusing to me. Look at this. You see him in there? He's just waiting. He's like, go ahead, pick it up. Pick it up. I'm not picking it up. You're staying in there. Now this one here says Hager purple flambe vase, $25. Let's check that out. Oh, that's pretty. Royal Hager. I don't think I've seen that color before. I really like it. I have a weakness for Hager, that is known. They want $25 on this vase. And I think I'd be willing to pay $25. That's a color I've never seen before. If it doesn't have a tremendous resale value, I might hold on to it for a little while and enjoy it before I sell it. And I think I can get my money back out of that if it's, at least. But I'm hoping that it's something special. So let's grab it for $25. Well, I was noticing this for $20. It includes 2 vintage Santas and the angel up there, although it just says pair vintage Santas plus. So I'm assuming that the angel is the plus in that equation. I'm gonna pull that out and check it out real quick. What is going on? Oh, she has a base. We have to be careful with her base. She wants to come off her base. Maybe she sings and dances. Well, I don't think that she sings and dances, but I think she's intended to be on this base. I also think her head is a little crooked, so I might try to straighten that up a bit before I commit. But I think I'm gonna grab all 3 of those pieces. Was it 20? For $20. They may be worth holding on to until next Christmas. Got a little teacup in here, and it looks like a buy it now price on that is $210. And that is a crazy teacup. We are done with the bid room, and I decided to venture in here. They have a lot of their glassware in here and their wine goblets and everything else, but I think it's usually worth taking a peek in here just to see what I can find. Looks like they've got some red tumblers. These are Pure One tumblers. Some golf glasses. All right, let's go check out the rest of the store. These sweet little egg cups. Unfortunately, this one's got some damage to it. This one appears to be in decent condition, though. They are clearly friends. Looks like they are $6.76 according to this. They just need to be cleaned up a little bit. A little dusty. Oh my goodness, I actually have this very exact lamp. This is $3 and no, it's $2.48. Oh, that's too funny. I mean, part of me is like, I should buy that and then I'll have a pair, but really, the other part of me is like, you know what, you have one and you haven't sold it yet, so you really don't need a second one. We are about to check out, but I noticed this purse here. You know what it kind of reminds me of is the telephone cord purse that we had found the one time, but it looks like it's actually, well, it's wicker, it's a basket, and they wove telephone wire into the basket, so it is a basket purse. And I'm sure it's made somewhere like in a foreign country. But I kind of like that. If it was just a basket, I probably wouldn't care as much, but it looks to have some age to it. And I like the white detail. So, looks like all bags are $2. So I think we'll grab this one for $2. Well, we had some pretty decent luck here at Finders Keepers today. Our total spend was $101. We got a really neat fairy light. There was a chip on it, but because the chip is hidden, we made an exception. We also found some very, very cool wall pockets that I had never seen before, but I really like the quality of them. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here now. I'm going to head home. The kids should be getting home right about now, so we're going to spend some time together tonight. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all tomorrow. So long. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description.